everything on it is pure air. Nature is energy in movement. All you see, air you breathe, the wind you feel, is energy. And in a world with natural events as evolution, you might understand that they exist events that they are supposed to happen. And they can explain to us more than you can ever imagine. In a natural world where everything transforms, there exist actions that they don't look as natural. Actions made by the man. A city full of movements with buildings and cars that doesn't look too much as nature. But it is. Events that change our life. September 11, 2001, a day that we all will remember, and a day that talks to us much than we can think. Image and features appear in the fire and smoke in the moment of the impact of the planes. It looked like the awake of diabolic forces. Some images were so incredible that they appear in the newspapers, and some others were so clear that you could describe as demons, dragons, and gods. In some pictures, you can see angels. You can see a coat man watching the landing Jesus at the top. You continue watching demons. Even though image of Ra, the Egyptian god. The 1999 movie End of Days explained us that when 1,000 years will end, it means when they pass from 1999 to year 2000, Satan will be released. And when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Revelation 27. The executive from the NASA, Mr. Charles Bolden, make a brief video explaining to be prepared for a possible catastrophe, and he says something related to the 9/11 attack.
Think about attacks that could come like 9/11 from outside forces. Think about attacks that could come like 9/11 from outside forces.
April 20, 1999. Columbine High School Massacre. Just students went to high school with guns, and they started shooting everybody. In the end, they commit suicide. Eric Harris, 18 years old, and Dylan Klebold, 17 years old. What is the relation with 9/11?
Harris's diary also detailed ideas about hijacking an airplane and crashing it into New York City. Some may characterize that as fantasy.
What gives to these kids the power to commit such events as 9/11? Or do you believe in such coincidence? Well, the answer is easy. The date they made it. April 20 is born date of Hitler. They commit the attack on his honor.
1,000 years you have awaited my return. Behold, you have failed.
And the year of the beast. There's no doubt how important dates are. Eric Harris and Gillian Klebel commit the massacre in the date April 20, 1999. The change in the millennium means they awake of Satan. It doesn't mean that they went straight to hell and they received the power of the prophecy to commit the 9/11 attack. Eric Fantasy. Revelation 9:11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the Battleland's pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, destruction, but in the Greek tongue hate his name Apollyon, destroyer. June 26, year 2000.
World Trade Center?
That's the same thing.
What is that? It's over there.
Our reporters saw a UFO in Twin Towers. The UFO tried to attack the helicopter, but this one just leave. Obviously, they were means aliens. Now that you have a physical proof that a prophecy in the Bible talk about the return of Satan is completely true, it doesn't mean that God and Jesus, who are named thousands of times in the Bible, are real. If Satan is real, and now you know it is, God is too. If all these events are connected, it doesn't mean that all events in future are connected too. And if this world has a beginning and an end, we could be probably living in the past, and aliens that contact us can come from the future. We can travel to past every time we want, because we have no doubt how the past looked like. But what about our future? All these events teach us how important our energy is. We are the one who feed these events to happen. So you might understand that the energy you emanate is so big that's travel around the universe. Terrible events that save our lives. We give the energy to these events to happen. We, human beings. We are the smartest being in this world because we have the power to awake an energy inside us that has the power for change our history and our future. All this energy, you see it, you feel it, and when you're done, it's there. We live in a world full of energy. That means that we are all connected. All living creature in this world is connected. Life, death, nature. Every piece of mass you see has a potential amount of energy. If mass is energy, aren't we talking about cosmological constants from Albert Einstein? An energy so powerful that keeps everything in its place. A force against gravity, a universe in expansion. God is real if you believe power is in you. This June 21st, you will experience the most unbelievable event you have ever felt in your whole life. A unique event you will never forget. There's nothing to fear. We will make contact. A new world is coming. It will be transcendental. Are you ready?